Taurus, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading, guys, so it's a timeless tarot card reading. It comes to you when you draw the energy to you, but it will cast out for the week ahead. And we begin with Spirit has your back, Taurus. And if you look at last week's video, go look at last week's video. There's a lot that's clearing the way for you. This is beautiful energy. It's Capricornian energy in that it's mature, it's authoritative, it's leadership. So think of, could even be government, could be law, but all that kind of stuff that could normally restrict us and tie us up is actually going to be helping you out. So if you've needed breakthroughs, especially in those areas, Taurus, you're going to have, this is the week for you. It's coming through for you. This is also a sense of a feeling of powerful people, or the highest power is supporting you and is protecting you, and is most especially, because eagle, think aerial view, is guiding you. So very, very much important to stay connected to faith this week, always, of course, but it's through the eyes of the divine that you're really going to be able to see your way through things. This is beautiful energy. We're going to keep going. Taurus, this is a timeless message. You draw it into you. I create the video, you pull it to you. But there's a new video every single week. So please remember, if you like these messages, to subscribe to Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and then ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload all of your favorite content. And when I go live, you can participate, get your tarot card readings, and all that fun stuff if you remember to select all notifications. If you're looking for a personal reading because you're having a specific issue, then please go to my website. I offer a lot of different personal readings. I'm an astrologer too, so you can get those analysis done as well. Pick the service that's right for you. You can book and schedule there. My readings have like a 24-hour turnaround, so you'll get your reading. You'll get your reading very quickly. Let's go. But no other cards fell out. That's really interesting. We'll see what falls out in the shuffle. Let's cleanse the energy. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. What is the energy that's coming out for Taurus? Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. What is the energy that's coming out for Taurus? Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Okay, so we do have stuff that fell out. I know somebody was like, oh, she's dealing from the bottom of the deck. First of all, I'm not dealing. I'm not dealing. What am I, a card shark at a casino? I hold it until I can't hold it. And whatever falls out, wherever they fall out, they fall out. So these are the ones that fell out for you. Spirit has your back once again. Authority is looking out for you. Somebody of power, in power, or power itself, authority itself, rules, laws. It's looking out for you. And of course, the divine has your back. Let's see how this kind of cascades, because we got a little bit of a cascade into the week here. Oh, more wisdom. Now, owl is wisdom. It's Aquarian energy, so it's also truth. So when you see clearly, it's when everything is dark, your eyes see clearly. You see clearly now. You are now gaining the insights. You are now gaining the wisdom. You are now gaining the support of clarity and truth. So clarity and truth is on your side, Taurus. Being able to see clearly through the crap. It's almost like in some ways the divine is opening the door for you, or the divine is opening somehow the window, or shining the light just where it needs to be shown. That's really interesting energy. Let's reveal these two, but I want to clarify. Trust in divine detours, that is coyote spirit. This is improvisation. This sense of when you see something clearly or things are about to change very abruptly for you this week. Because when you see it clearly, when this truth comes out, when the information is revealed, you're gonna have to shift. Get ready to shift. You're going to want to shift. Trust God. God is going to tell you when to fucking shift because it's going to help you see clearly to know which way to go. So something about your current trajectory is going to be corrected, and that's good because there was an issue. And those problems you have to swerve. You have to take a hard left or a hard right. And then we have be fearless and bold, and this is Aries energy. You might have to go it alone. This is about individualism. This is about individualism. This is about being an individual and not being afraid to go it alone, but also just be fearless and bold. This is fire energy, both of these energies. So it's taking action, and you'll know it when you're being called to do it, but I'm going to get clarifiers as well. We just have you're going to see it, you're going to know it, you're going to realize it, take the detour and be bold about it. You don't care who sees, you don't care who's pissed. Don't think of it that way. This could be unprecedented for you. Go ahead and surprise people. What is it, God, that they see clearly now? What is the wisdom that's coming through? So there was a situation in your life where you were confused. Maybe you needed more information. You were also stuck between a rock and a hard place. The new moon indicates it's because it was something new to you. You didn't have a lot of experience with it. Okay, so what is it? What is it? We have a Knight of Pentacles here. That means going slow, being cautious. It could also mean the value of something, or the true value of something being, it's like not realizing the true value of something, or maybe even the true value of your capabilities. Maybe even not realizing that the job you were working or what you were doing every day, something was up, seeing it clear, seeing your routine clearly, seeing your choices clearly, seeing your movement and the way you've been going at something more clearly. Okay, let's get into our day-to-day spread. We're going to do a 7-day, a week ahead spread. Let me choose the resolution cards now. This is how it's going to resolve on that 7th day. And we're going to see for Taurus, please. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I do. I like to surprise you. Okay, let's get into the 6-card spread. So how do we begin at the top of the week? I don't care if it's Monday. I don't care if it's Wednesday. I don't care if it's Friday when you see this video. Whenever you're seeing the video is the top of the week. So how does it begin? For Taurus, how does the week begin? With strength. So containing yourself, controlling yourself, accepting that more bestial part of you as an asset that is here to help you. That's what it's about. It's almost like realizing your own strength and having the courage, finding your courage, finding your strength, accepting a part of yourself that maybe you thought was ugly or others thought it's not. It's there to protect you. It's like the beast within is a part of you too. So it's having the strength to be a total version of yourself, a complete version of yourself. We've got courage, maybe even facing your own fears somehow. I'm sorry, I'm ticking a lot today, guys. Facing your own fears. Okay, and then we have clarity. Once you face your own fears, once you find your courage, we have clarity, which is direction. Now, this could also be a counselor. This could be you find somebody, or remain open to finding somebody who is wise and who can be an objective perspective and help you move forward. But this is your change of direction. You have to be strong enough and courageous enough to change direction, especially upon counsel. This counsel is divinely directed. You meet this person because the divine had you meet them, right? If this is a person. If not, this is when you wake up and you finally have the courage to decide to shift and change directions. So that to something new, to a new interest, to a new passion, new direction, something brand new, a complete new beginning, a complete new start. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all of a sudden you make this decision, Taurus, to change direction, to a new passion, new beginning, something that you're brand new at, something that you've never tried before. Look what happens. Bam. Suddenly a lot of opportunities open up for you. You know, it's almost like if the opportunities weren't opening up, it's because you aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? Or you're not placing value where you're supposed to be placing it. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles the next day, which is not knowing what to do with it, or feeling stuck, or feeling like I'm not doing anything, or I'm maybe even it's opportunities where once there was no opportunity, or where once there was you being stuck. Let's see. Gotta get that sixth day. It's almost like God wants you to compare. If you have this new start, you have this new beginning, and all these opportunities are coming in, why are you staying where you're stuck and you've been working? Seven of Pentacles is definitely you've been working hard. You've been working hard on something, but it's not growing. You've been working hard on something, but it's not flowering. There's no fruit to it. There's that Scorpio card. This is where you really find your power. This is where you find your courage. And this is where you find your relentlessness and a decision to let something end. Let something die. Remember, Taurus, Scorpio is your opposite energy. So this is, I'm going to go dark. I'm going to go deep. I'm going to go where I am afraid to go, maybe into psychology, maybe into the spiritual realm, spiritual world, or maybe I am going to let something die that I have been trying so hard to not let die. I've been trying and pretending like this is still alive, or I can still keep this alive, when in reality, I don't value it the same way that I used to. And this is where your courage ends up toward the end of the week, toward finally being able to let something die that's actually been dead for a long time. It's just you didn't want to let it go. And it's because of the awakening that comes from all these other opportunities in this new direction, in this direction where you hadn't tried before. And I think that this is where you finally find your strength, is because you're like, oh my God, if I just let this concept go, if I just let trying so hard with this go, I can actually become happy. I can actually pluck some fruit, because they're going to be falling and raining on me. Before we get your resolution, let's get a moon card, because we do have that full moon on May 23rd. For those of you watching this, whatever year, whatever week, this is May 23rd, 2024, the Sagittarius full moon. Take a look at the charts, take a look at your calendar, what was going on at that time. So let's meditate and contemplate. So there's something that you have to consider, or you have to make peace with. Yeah, and it's emotional, because there's an emotional attachment to this, right? But it's also find that quiet space where you can listen to God, because that happens during meditation too. This sense of clear your mind of the decisions that have come before. This is guidance that's coming through this message for you. This sense of actually take time to meditate. Actually take time to find inside of yourself the balance and the balance of your emotions. The energy is gaining momentum, right? To make that room, make that space for this new direction that wants to come up for you. It wants to come up. Now, what we got to see is which direction we're being taken in, right? Where is this direction going to carry us? Well, let's look. The Lovers is here, and the Lovers is a connection that is beyond explanation and undeniable. You are being pulled toward a partner in particular, yes, or a vocation. This is something that is fated for you, and this is why God is trying to make you shift. And that's why you're getting pulled in this direction, because this is part of it. This is connecting with another or some other divine purpose. It's an inevitability, right? And then we have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is maybe partnership with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, right? This is a sense of, I feel so pulled toward this person, or I feel pulled toward how much I love this. This sense of unconditional love, this sense of melting into someone or some purpose. And then we have contentment and happiness. And it's not necessarily fulfillment, but it's a sense of knowing where you are, knowing what makes you happy. Finally realizing that I am happier. I am happy here. Sorry about that. My hair is really weird. I am happy here. This is what actually makes me content and gives me joy. I am attracted to this, or this person really connecting with you and recognizing that they're really just unconditionally loving and really attracted to you. It does not have to be, however, romance. It could just be discovering what really makes you happy and what you're really attracted to. I think a lot of times we think we're attracted to things because they're attached to notoriety or money or popularity. Sometimes we're even attracted to people for those reasons. But ultimately, this is finding what attracts your true happiness, what's really, truly making you happy. So let's just stop. What is this new direction that Taurus is being pulled in? What is it? Something is gaining momentum here. It's a connection. It could be a group, it could be a company, it could be marriage. This is but it's new. It's to somebody new. It's to somebody different. It's also a sense of maybe something that makes you feel fresh and new. But look at this. It's like the new opportunity, the new blessing. It's like she holds the holy host, right? This sense of convergence of two people, a decision to commit yourself to somebody. This could be engagement for some of you. This could be marriage for some of you, meeting the person that you're going to marry, but also finally connecting to, it could be that group, it could be that job, this sense of what a beautiful opportunity because it fills my heart up, right? Somebody who's just really being generous to you. People like finding where you belong, recognizing and realizing and finding where you belong, Taurus. Okay, we have thinker. You've been thinking about this for a while. Well, now you're confirmed. Now you make a decision. Now the thoughts are clear. You've been thinking of going in this new direction for a while. Now you finally have this courage and strength to let yourself do it. I hope you will meet me for the extended reading, guys. Hold on. Go the distance. But God is legitimately saying, Taurus, you've been thinking about this. Now go the distance. You've been waiting on this. You've been contemplating it. Get started. Go. Kick it into gear. This is when it becomes a reality. Stop thinking about it and start doing it. And then we set control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power. Just let it be about you and what you're good at, instead of fearing that others may try to control you. It's not about them. It's about you. And this is when you'll have the conviction in yourself to realize, I'm just going to go ahead and do this because I know it's right for me. Fuck what everybody else thinks. And then answered prayers are all your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. And this is divine intervention. So please, please take this redirection, Taurus, because it is divinely guided, speaking directly to your heart. This is what you truly want. So Let's go to the extended. I've pinned it to the top of the comment section. I pinned the link to the top of the comment section, Taurus. I've put the link in the description box below. If you're not watching and you can't get to those links, go to Vimeo, Born Without Boundaries Vimeo. Click on the latest Taurus video. Go to my website, bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Click on the latest Taurus video. You'll find it under the video tab. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the extended.